Welcome to Remote Reality. This is Lauren.
And this is Dee.
And we're here today with a 90-Day Hunt for Love. This is Season 1, Episode 9, The Girl in the Love Square. And boy, is she a square when it comes to Jen.
Yes,
because
she
we're talking
is.
about Tiffany and her 3 dudes.
I really like Tiffany at the beginning of this season, and the more it goes, the more aggravated I get with her.
The more business of everyone else's she inserts herself into and then complains that she has inserted herself into, the more annoyed I am. Listen to Jen. Set some boundaries.
Please, for all of us.
You don't need to listen to Cole complain. Just tell him, communicate. Just tell him, get on my face with this, go talk to Jen.
Yeah, just tell him this ain't none of my business. I got my own problems. I got my square I got to deal with. Hit the road.
And after today's episode, I don't know how Team Cole Tiffany is exactly going to be.
No, yeah, for sure.
Let's watch.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's the key. Unlocking stories wild and free. With the host side by side. Channel surfers, let's ride.
So we're back to the everybody get up in Jennifer's business and tell her how to date on this singles retreat.
I don't know how many episodes they can drag out. People in her business.
It's crazy. Tiffany gets up and leaves. Elise follows her out. And I don't get this. She needs to let him know that she's at a singles retreat and she's dating other people so that Cole stops coming to our rooms. Talk to Cole about that. If you have a problem with Cole complaining to you, tell Cole to stop complaining. 1. 2, you aren't there when Jennifer is talking to Cole. You don't know what she's saying to him.
Well, they just keep saying, be honest with him. You're a liar and all of this stuff. And I'm just like, she's clearly been honest with him.
He knows that she's talking to Rob. Like, what does she owe him?
I don't know. I guess it's this whole, they all think that she's sleeping with Rob and she won't fess up to it, which, I mean, we did see the clip.
Business.
But it's none of their business. You're right. It's none of their business. I don't know why they're so fixated on her. I think she's right. I think there's a lot of jealousy going on.
Well, in May, Nikki say that they think Jennifer has the prime too, and she's just kind of holding on to them. She doesn't want to pick one or the other. Girls, it is day 10. She's just trying to get to know them. And they aren't the top prime guys. Like, if we're looking at personality, being laid back, Tim is there. Jay is real cute. And we're going to get to Jay in a minute. I think it's just that these are guys that maybe other people are interested in, and they're mad that they're not getting the attention.
You could be right. That makes a lot more sense.
And we're probably missing it in the edit. Now, going back to the guys and their drama over at Guys Night. Carlo and Jay, they're coming at each other. Hit me, come on. Tim, he says, look, y'all don't need to be fighting over this girl you just met. This is ridiculous. And I was thinking the whole time, that's not what it's about with Jay.
No. Carlo was in his face so bad, and he shoved him away, and he's been calling him a bitch and one name after another just because he asked Tiffany on a date.
And it's ridiculous because Jay did more than he even needed to. He went up to the guy, let the guy know he was going to ask her out on a date. He didn't even owe that to him, and he gave him that. I don't get Carlos sitting there telling Cole, well, it's the only time he's ever had a conversation with me. Okay, so only your friends can ask out the girl you like? I mean, this is ridiculous. Tim has it, hits the head right on the nail right on the head, whatever it is. Tequila. It's tequila. That's what it is.
If you get that sauce mix wrong, everything just goes to shit.
They got that tea sauce, and they are going at it.
They're going at it like
Jay,
a bunch of girls.
I think Jay is just, being defensive. Dude, WTF, I even came to you. I'd be pissed too. If I was Jay, I would be pissed too. This guy's being ridiculous. Carlo, ridiculous. Okay, you like her. Did you pee on her? Are you marking your territory? What's happening?
Well, and Jay doesn't even understand. He's like, Rocky left with her last night. He's not even coming at Rocky. He's coming at Jay.
Home.
But Rob said the right thing. Rob said he finds you as a threat. He doesn't consider Rocky a threat. And I was like, that's a very good point.
And we've been saying since day one, go find that cute guy, which ended up being Jay. Forget about porn stash.
Well, now she's got 3.
All right, so we found Jay's Instagram. He's a model, y'all. He is so cute. He's a model. I knew it. He's got that perfect bone structure.
You were so excited when you found that too. You were texting it right over to me. Look, I found Jay. I found Jay.
Well, my friend, she works for the newspaper, and she was saying for us to get more clicks, get more hits, tag people from the show. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if we should.
Did you tag him?
No.
No. Huh.
I just went to see if I could find it. We'll see. Share the show. Don't forget to share us.
We'll get some liquid courage in you, and I'll talk you into going and tagging him.
Share, like, subscribe, do all the good thingies. So, yeah. Everybody's acting a fool. It's the alcohol. This is why production puts it out there. And this is why Tim doesn't drink.
Yeah.
He knows how they're going to twist things around.
Yeah, it's just a bizarre night. The girls, they're verbally fighting. The guys are physically and verbally fighting.
And let's see what happens when Tiffany finds out that, Jennifer's doing all these things wrong, but now she's got dudes fighting over her. Well, except for Rocky. Rocky's like chilling in the background and flirting with every girl there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, back in the girls' camp too, Tiffany had said something about if she was going to be a sneaky bitch out loud. And I'm just like, what? I mean, isn't that like the complete opposite of being sneaky? Like, you don't do things out loud if you're being sneaky. Like, what is she talking about?
So out loud that you heard her doing whatever. What are you talking about?
I don't know, but this goes on the entire show, this conversation.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've already marked our teams. We're Team Jen here.
I am on this. This is just ridiculous. The whole point of this show is exactly what she's doing.
Tell him you're on a singles retreat. I'm sorry. Did he not know what he was signing up for? Do we have to state the obvious? Is he just pretty and dumb? What's happening?
So what do you think about the whole Elise and Jen going back and forth? Well, basically, it's just Elise yelling at Jen that Rob saw her first. We're okay.
Jen told her that she's like, you're just jealous. And she's right. Elise, I mean, all she does is scream at her that she's a liar. And, Elise was like,
he saw me first. He reminds me of my toxic exes. Like, she's the one that denied him.
Yeah, Jen just tells her that's why he don't want you.
The toxicity here is you after night one acting this way and now treating other women who are dating him this way. You
aggressively
on night one.
Yeah, she is so aggressive with her approach to Jen every single time. Like, my generation, that wouldn't have lasted. Somebody would have probably punched her by now.
Well, she's just jealous that Rob is holding his attention on Jennifer.
Yeah, it's not on her.
Isn't sitting there and acting like a crazy person.
She's playing it. She's doing her thing.
She knows that this is a singles retreat and that they're supposed to be getting to know each other.
Yeah, not
her
just...
and Rob are on the same page with the pace of this. They aren't ready for an Insta family.
They're not ready to. They're not walking down the aisle anytime soon.
That's not what they think Hunt for Love is. They think it's a slow burn, not you see your soulmate as soon as you get there. Woo! So Tim and Tiffany seem to have a pretty good friendship right now. While we see the girls getting on the bus, first Jen is talking in Spanish to the bus driver saying, look, these girls are just jealous. They are causing so much drama. She needs to vent. We get on the bus though, and Tiffany gets a text message from Tim that tells her Carlo went after Jay tonight. Don't tell anybody. So what do you do? What do you do if you're Tiffany?
She shows May the text.
I thought you showed Elise.
No, it was May. Elise got her own text, and I thought this was interesting because it was from Carlos. And I'm like, why is Carlos sending Elise a text about the fight and not talking to Tiffany about the fight?
Well, who texted Elise?
Carlo. Carlo texted Elise.
Oh.
And I was thinking, why is Carlo texting Elise? Why is he not texting Tiffany?
Well, because Carlo has to complain to Elise about Tiffany.
There's a lot of people complaining to Elise, apparently. Yeah.
So this starts to unite the girls' bus. All of a sudden, they are best friends because the guys had the drama. And
laughing at the guys. Yep, they're laughing at the guys.
Jennifer goes, isn't this like more toxic than Cole right now? Carlo? Starting a fist fight with Jay over you? And Elise is saying, well, Carlo, he really loves you. And Jen's going, that's not normal, babes. That's not normal. It's only been a few days. Tell her. She needs to learn about healthy boundaries. Why is Jennifer having to teach everybody healthy boundaries? Like Tiffany sitting here, I'm not here to advise Cole or argue with Jen. They then don't. Do what she said. Set a healthy boundary. Tell Carlos, stop complaining to me. Go talk to Jen.
We watched her for the last 2 episodes do nothing but that. So I don't understand. Maybe she needs to rethink her process, because that's not what she's doing.
Those boundaries.
Like Jen said, you need
Like Jen said.
boundaries.
But the girls, they're friends now. They're talking about the boys and their issues. They get off that bus. Like, look,
Kumbaya.
that's exactly what they say. You said they stole my word. They get off the bus, though, and they're like, the guys are fighting. We're all getting along. Now, Tim, he's sitting in Tiffany's bed. Looks like they're watching TV. He's probably telling her over and over how these guys fought over her, because she says, the toxic side of me likes this. The adult side of me is like, WTF. Both sides of me are like, WTF.
Yeah.
At least for Carlo.
I think that it's way too soon to see that kind of behavior out of anybody. I mean, what's it been, 10 days?
I've been with her up 15 years and I've never seen that behavior out of
Yeah,
her.
but I'm just saying, in this situation,
This is insane. Like, if you have to act aggressively like that and you can't communicate your feelings, fuck.
Well, I think because I've actually seen the whole episode. I know we're doing it in segments right now, but I think that you're going to see when we get to the end of this, I think that it was done on purpose. I'm just saying.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Now, Chantel is Ashley. Like I said, I still think she's coming in. I think by the end of the show, she's coming to
They're
the
talking
place.
about her an awful lot. I think she's going to end up showing up.
We've said that since day one. But she calls Chantel. Chantel is butt naked, eating out of a to-go box. That seems like me after I've had too much tequila.
Mm-hmm. And Taco Bell. We used to have this restaurant in my hometown called Snote's, and everybody would go there after the bars closed because they were open and you could get breakfast. It was amazing. You always pigged
gosh.
out.
It looked, and Ashley's like, it's too late to eat. What do you mean too late to eat? Is there a time limit
But
on
she's
that?
also telling her.
Is this why I'm having trouble losing weight? So
But Ashley's also telling her that she misses her.
yeah, and Ashley apparently told her that she had feelings for her before she left. I didn't realize that conversation had happened until just now.
Yeah, it was. I'm like, why is she there? She probably dreading it. Maybe she signed up for the show before Ashley, and now she's like, I'm gonna go. Just...
Or she's telling Ashley, I just need to do this to make sure I keep my Instagram followers. I gotta stay relevant. I'm just gonna go make out with some dudes.
Yeah, but I'm like you. I think Ashley's gonna show up.
What's she gonna think if she finds out about the Jen kiss? Because look, this isn't somebody that she's just known for 10 days. This is somebody that she's had a friendship with.
True. It'd be interesting if she doesn't find out about it when she shows up. She's definitely watching it right now, so
If we get some updates on the social media about this.
that would be interesting to see.
Well, the next day we are all going to the Cenote, which it's a natural spring pool in the jungle. I'm kind of on Team Tim here. I don't know what's living in that.
Yeah, for sure. I have a rule of really not getting in water I can't see my feet in.
Yeah, I think too much at an older age. I mean, when I was a kid, I'd go jump in a lake with alligators in it. But nowadays, I want to, even the ocean, like, it can be a little shady. But the palm trees, the location, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. They got these cabanas set up everywhere, and it's just lush and green.
And they ride on the bus over there. And Tim is laying down his Mac with Elise. He's sitting there with all the sexy questions. So are you double digits or triple digits?
She was like, "Excuse me, what?"
Your sexual partners. You in the doses or the traces?
And she's fumbling around. He's like, "It's not rocket science."
What if she's in the single digits? Does my boo hole count? I've got questions. Rob is sitting beside them, just like, dude.
His face was priceless.
What the heck? And Rob, he's like, I wouldn't be asking these questions, but it might work for her. I don't know. Her and I aren't necessarily on the same page, me and Elise. We figured that out night one. And then Tim's asking her, do you have an SDT? Because I'm a germaphobe. Like, this is real fast, buddy.
Yeah. Kind of inappropriate, which is, I think, what Rob was getting at. But hey,
What does he think's about to happen at the Cenote?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, it's Margaritas Fuerte. Margaritas Fuerte means strong margarita.
It's a cocktail.
They end up ordering that. Jennifer ends up ordering that after, of course, Rob and Jen, what's doing who, part 20 million goes down. Of course, this is the whole epitome of this trip. Like, the main purpose is for us to just fight about who Rob's sleeping with again. Now, it looks like Jen exits the bus holding Cole's hand. Did you notice that?
No.
So they're getting along really well. I'm wondering if she's doing this because she realizes the night before she told Courtney that Cole was the one that told her this. So maybe she's trying to get on his good side.
I don't know.
Or Elise, not Tiffany.
Yeah.
Elise, before they get approached, because Elise does approach them. She wants to know who's spreading the rumors about her and Rob. Now, Rob is sitting back there with May on the cabanas, and all he hears is his name over and over and over. He just gets up and walks off. He's like, I'm not even there. I just know I'm being talked about. Jay goes, what the hell did you do now, Rob? And he's like, I don't know. I'm not even over there. And he
You
just
better
gets up
run.
and walks off.
Yeah, he told him, he said, you better just run. Run,
Just
Rob.
go.
But
Rob's tired of hearing it.
the conversation between him and May. My
Yeah.
gosh. Because I did not hear that in the girls' night at the table. I did not hear her say that. I thought
We
Tiffany
learned
had
more
said that.
well, Tiffany said the Eiffel Tower situation, which was
Oh,
two
okay.
dudes.
Okay.
We didn't hear May's fetish, which was 7 dudes.
7.
Which, that's cool. But Rob's answers, he's like, dude, that's like more than a basketball team. That's like almost a baseball team. He's trying to figure out what sporting event she needs to go to make this fantasy happen.
He's like, she needs both hands, both feet, and all holes.
Oh. It's like, that's a lot of work. I don't know if you're really up for that tall of an order, May. That was pretty funny. But that's before Rob gets up and walks away, because everything goes back to Rob and Jen. Rob and Jen, this obsession about it. So Elise is like, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. This is what Jen told me. She goes up to Jen and Jen and Cole, and she's like, all right, Cole, Jen says that you told her that I was sleeping with Rob. And Cole says he didn't. And then Tiffany turns to him and says, Cole, you said someone else told you that. And he's like, yeah, a lot of people told me that, but you told me that. And he's like, yeah. And they're like, so then Chantel comes up, and Chantel's yelling at him. Tim comes up. Tim's not yelling at him. He's just standing there listening to it all. And finally Cole goes, well, Tiffany told me that. Tiffany told me that Elise was sleeping with Rob. Which, to be fair, she was telling people that at the beginning. She at first thought it was Elise and Rob. So I totally believe that.
Yeah, she's the one that said it to Elise, I believe. Yeah.
And then they're like, no, I didn't. Then Tiffany comes up and is yelling at him, no, I didn't tell you that. And then Tiffany is calling Jennifer a liar. And Jennifer is calling Tiffany a liar. And Cole is like, I believe that he would have done that, because that just shows that Rob is this low-class womanizer. I think what happened, I think Tiffany said that to Cole, because she admitted already that that's what she thought happened. And then Cole used that later on, regardless of where that rumor had stood at that point, to tell Jen. The only thing is, he had told her that day, the day before.
Mm-hmm. I thought he looked pretty shifty-eyed myself during the whole interrogation of all of them. He was not making eye contact. I think he knows he said it.
I think he said it to Jen. I
Mhm.
think Tiffany said it to him, but I think he took it out of context after things had been figured out to try to make Rob look bad.
Mm-hmm.
And Jennifer's not trusting it at this point. She's like, I need a margarita fuerte. I want a margarita fuerte now.
I'm probably
Sounds
going to need
delicious.
one by the time we're done.
But you know what? This is ridiculous that everybody is just yelling at Cole. Like Jennifer, Tiffany, Elise. He's got everybody in his face, and he just walks off.
Can you blame him? I would have too. They were like, it was like a cackle of, what's a cackle of chickens or something? I don't know.
Which
But, I
is-
mean, they were all over him.
It was crazy. Tim was hanging out there, but Tim had gotten some dating advice earlier from the coach. He's like, look, Tim, he's 44. You can't teach an old dog new tricks unless they want to learn. I was like, oh, hey, cool it. Cool it on the 44-year-old.
I'm not even going to comment.
But he tells Tim, you like Elise. You feel like you're in the friend zone. You don't want to ruin a friendship. But if you want to try a relationship, you're going to have to be vulnerable. And Tim says that women usually like him because he listens. He's a nice guy. He's just it's been a while since he put himself out there and he's afraid of getting rejected. And then the dating coach says, sometimes the best game is not to have game. I'm sorry. Have you met Usman? Because sometimes not having game is just Usman.
Yeah. I think Tim does fine by himself. I mean,
Tim doesn't need game because he's a nice guy.
Yeah,
Usman is just, he's just a bumbling idiot.
sometimes I think there's just a lot lost in translation with Usman.
Yeah.
So much lost. But I think that happens sometimes with Jen, too.
But we go to the next break and we see Courtney's coming back, which she had actually told Usman. We learned earlier when they were on the buses that she was coming back that day. Colt, he could be recovering for up to 6 months. And Usman felt bad that Colt is having such bad health problems. He's glad to be getting Courtney back, though. He doesn't want them to have too much time to bond.
No. And what did you think of Elise when she was talking to Carlo about what happened the night before?
Oh, that's right. So Elise, in front of Tiffany, asks what happened the night before. Tim is sitting there. Carlo said that Jay was lying. Jay basically asked him if it was okay for them to date. And then Jay told everyone that Carlo was fine with it, which Carlo says he wasn't. Then he says that Jay took a swing at him, which is not what happened.
That is not what happened
That
at
is
all.
not what happened. He got up in Jay's face like some little twerp who had had too much tequila, and Jay had to push him out of his face.
After he warned him several times to get out of his face. He's like,
Absolutely.
get out of my face. Get out of my face.
And now they're sitting there going, oh, so Jay's the aggressive one?
No, it was Carlo. Carlo was the aggressive one.
Carlo was the aggressive one.
And he was sitting there acting all innocent, like it was just way too much for me. It just happened so fast and all of this stuff. And I'm sitting here thinking, dude, like, did you... Like, it made me think that he might have started it to make Jay look like a bad guy.
Why didn't Tim say anything?
Well,
Tim
we don't
was
know that
sitting right there. Why didn't Tim go, dude, you were getting in his face.
Yeah, he may not have wanted to start anything. I don't know, but it's completely confused Tiffany too. She's like, he's sending me mixed signals, 1 minute.
Maybe he just thinks Tiffany needs to have a little drama so she gets out of Jennifer's mess and focuses on her own. Maybe Tim's just like, okay,
Honestly, I think she's got enough on her own. She needs to just forget about Rob, Cole, and
about Jennifer.
Yeah.
Let's focus on your situation where people are throwing
You're
those.
square. You're square.
You're square. Your love square. Let's focus on that. Oh, it is crazy up in here. So Courtney comes back, and she just kind of blows off Usman.
She did. But he was all, okay, it's time for me to show off. He's taking off the pants over top of his bathing suit. I don't know, but he was having a lot of trouble with it. Did you notice? I thought he was going to fall over there.
Was that his swimsuit or his boxers?
I think it was a swimsuit underneath some type of a cover-up or pants or something, but he
just takes off his pants.
Yeah, his legs were all tangled in it and stuff, and he's falling over.
He's like, oh, yeah, let's talk. Like, I've missed you. And she gives him a little side hug, and she's like, all right, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bye, Usman. Bye.
Now
she's completely focused on Colt.
She is, and she gets to talk to everyone. Aw. Dee has a little friend beside her right now. If you're on YouTube, you can see her.
He's been laying on the bed.
Right. He is the cutest in the whole entire world.
He's in his cone. He's not happy right now.
But he's beautiful. Anyway, so Courtney goes to talk to everybody there. You've got Tiffany, Tim, and she says she's emotionally exhausted. Tim said the way you were handling this when you guys left, you look like his wife.
Yeah. And she says, we've actually been telling the hospital I'm his wife so that I can go in his room and stuff.
Which I guess makes sense. But do you think she's kind of taking on that emotional role of a wife?
Absolutely, I do, man. She's crying and carrying on. I mean, she can't even enjoy this trip. Like, she's like, I came to the Cenote to, is that the right way to say it? I don't know.
Yeah,
but
Cenote.
she said she came out there to, try and relax, and she can't even enjoy it because she's just thinking about him.
Colt is sitting there texting her and Tiffany, if I die during anesthesia, let my mom know. Production would let them know, first of all. Second, is this the ultimate gaming move? Because every day it seems like Colt and Courtney were hanging out, having breakfast, but it just happened on this particular day. She had to send Colt off because she had to get ready for her date with Usman. And she's putting on her makeup and she hears a thud and she walks outside and Colt is laid out where it had rained right in front of her door. Has this man broken his dang leg to keep her from having fun with Usman?
Well, or just extremely bad luck and bad timing, but at the same time, working out for him in his favor as far as the attention from Courtney.
The ultimate gaming move. Even if that was coincidence, he is playing it to his advantage. He is making sure she is focused on him and his care, letting her know how dangerous his broken leg is, how he could die from anesthesia, how she should let his mom know, why don't you pretend to be my wife? He's maybe it's a coincidence, but he is working this unfortunate event. And
Can
maybe
we
it was
say-
on purpose. Maybe
Okay.
this is the ultimate gaming move and the man just went out there and broke his leg for love.
Or you can take trauma bonding to a new level.
Do anything
Like
for
a literal
love
trauma bond.
and break my legs. Oh my gosh. So that's it. That's how we end this week's episode. Yeah, just a lot of who is Rob having sex with? Who is Jen having sex with? Who cares? Who cares?
My gosh.
Hopefully Tiffany is getting enough of her own drama where she's just going to start minding her own business.
She needs to. She needs to focus on that square she's in because, it may get bigger. Maybe it'll turn into, what's 5 sides? Is it?
Yes, the Pentagon.
Okay.
Yes. Fine. All right, we might be wrong, but I think it means Pentagon. I think so. They say that all the guys want Jen, and Cole feels like he won, and that's why he's being so in love with her, trying not to let her go. I'm sorry, but all the dudes are tripping all over Tiffany.
Yeah, she's the one with the most game.
And she's got the hottest dude there, too. She has Jay. This is,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, appreciate what you got, girl. You've got Jay. I've been saying since week 1, go get you some Jay.
Yeah, she needs to ditch Carlo and go after Jay. I hope next episode we see that she actually hears Jay's side of this, or somebody lets her know that Carlo just fed her a line of BS.
I think she's going to ditch Carlo because she's sitting there saying, oh, maybe I should have never gone for Jay. This guy is so toxic. Oh, well, we'll see. We will see next week. Hunt for Love. I definitely look forward to this every week.
Yeah, me too. It's one of the funner ones to watch.
It's super fun. There's always some drama happening. You got all these single people with tequila. It's a recipe for fun. A recipe for Margarita Fuertes. Speaking of recipes, Remote Reality, we will have our menu coming up on Thursday. Tomorrow? No. Sorry, not tomorrow. Thursday, we will also have our Big Brother competition, veto competition. And then we'll have our Big Brother live eviction on Friday. We might actually put those out late on Wednesday night, late on Thursday night, just depending on when we record them. But by Thursday and Friday, those will be out with Mama C. And then we'll be here next week with Hunt for Love. Make sure that you like and subscribe. The biggest thing you can do right now to support us is to let other people know we're out there, to follow, give us the likes, give us the subscribes, comment, let us know how we're doing, get the word out. That is the biggest way you can support us at this part in our little baby podcasting career. Thank you so much for listening. We love you, Channel Surfers, and we will see you soon. Oh, and tomorrow, Coburger. Tomorrow we have Coburger's sentencing. Sentencing. It starts at 11 Eastern. I will be here. We are going to go live, probably on YouTube, maybe on TikTok.
You're going to go live.
I'm going to go live. Now, I will have to pause because I do have some meetings stitched in. So there may be a pause around noon.
12:30.
Well, I got to have time to look at everything.
True.
Probably be a little pause around noon. We'll just see. But I will be live at 11 to go over the Coburger. Okay, thank you, Channel Surfers. I will see you tomorrow live with Coburger. See you Thursday, Friday with Big Brother. And next Monday with Big Brother. And then next Tuesday with Hunt for Love. We'll see you then. Bye.
Let's ride.
Don't delay